Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides something. When you meet a new girl, what do your friends ask you? What she look like? Lady, when you meet a new guy, what do your friends ask you? What does he do?
My favorite one is the difference between the king and the queen, right? Because the king moves one square at a time, and the queen can just zip across the board, right? So you're here in Miami, you're partying in Miami. You see all these chicks on a boat. For the man to get on that boat, it's one square at a time, right? He has to get a good job. He has to get his taxes right. He has to find a way to leverage credit. He has to meet the guy who sells the boats. He has to go through all this shit stage by stage by stage to finally pull off being on that yacht and having that yacht at the age of 56. A chick, what does she need? Lip fillers? Boom. Zip. On. She gets straight on. That's the difference between the king and the queen.
No, actually, she has less options.
She has less options than a woman that don't have that much money.
Energy.
Let's use common sense here, ladies. When a woman makes money, right, she typically wants to date her equal. Would that be fair to say? If not, or above, right?
Yeah.
So if you make $100,000 a year, what have you basically done to yourself? You only are going to find, what, 15% of the U.S. population is attractive? Cut that in half, because that's also women. So now 7% of the U.S. population is attractive to you, versus that man that makes $100,000. He don't care about money. So who actually has more options? Women make money, doors close. Men make money, doors open. That's the difference. Women become prisoners of their success. Men get freed from their success.
So just be poor and pretty, and then a man with money.
That's not what I'm saying. You don't have to take it to the extreme. But what I'm saying, your socioeconomic status doesn't mean anything. A king can marry a peasant, turn her into a queen. A queen will never look a peasant's way. We're not the same.
I dated a girl who dated me when I was a bum before I made my money, right? As I progressed, I made more money thanks to this girl's support, big time for sure. And at one birthday, she was like, you know, I want this $3,000 Hermes wallet. You don't have to get it for me. But she had held me down. Yeah. I was a loser in every sense of the word, and she held me down. And when that birthday came, I lied to her. I was like, no, baby, it's too expensive. I can't. But then I surprised her. In my mind, it was an automatic yes. So if a woman proves herself to me by being a good woman, being a faithful woman, not being a pain in my ass, I'll buy you anything. I'll move a mountain for you.
And you hit the wall and you can see in your face that you are no longer the face that you were at whether it was 30 or 35 or 25, whatever it is, you are going to be panicked. Because now you know that you are going to compete with women who are younger, who are largely more fertile, not always, but largely speaking, yes, who have that youthfulness to them, who have that estrogen, progesterone, whatever the hormonal balance is that makes someone young, it's there and you're losing it. And you become hyper aware of that. And that is why women begin to panic.
At 27, a hardworking, honest man cannot even compete with the attention that you can get from the volume of men on social media. However, fast forward 20 years, at 47, you would give a limb to have an honest, hardworking man who dedicated his life to you instead of the volume of men who would give you momentary attention online.
Hi, this was my day. I woke up and ate breakfast and I applied to some jobs. I did some laundry, I did a hot girl walk, yay. And then I went to work. It was like the worst shift of my life. I just hate my job more and more every time I go in. And I had dinner, and then I got ready to go to a concert by myself. I saw Suki Waterhouse. I wish I went with someone because it kind of would have been more fun, but she's really good. And then I walked home and I laid on my floor as I always do, and then I played guitar and I got ready for bed. Then I had my nightly cry. Goodbye.
No one prepared me for how lonely solo travel could be.
An independent woman anymore. It's not all that it's cracked up to be.
I don't know if anybody else has realized this, but this whole independent woman thing, you know, I don't need nobody. I can do bad all by myself. It's feeling like a scam.
I know how Libby said. She got her own house. She got her own car. 2 jobs, work hard. You a bad broad. I don't want to be a bad broad no more.
started my own business and I worked as a girl boss for 7 years. Now that I turned 30, I've realized that actually I am a very dependent person. Yes, I am independent, but I am someone who prefer depend on someone.